A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a shocking development that has sent ripples through the political landscape of Europe, Federica Mogherini, the former High Representative of the European Union for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy, was taken into custody on Tuesday. This arrest is part of an ongoing investigation into suspected fraud, raising serious questions about the integrity of high-ranking officials within the EU. Mogherini, who served as the EU's top diplomat from 2014 to 2019, was instrumental in shaping the Union's foreign policy during her tenure. Known for her diplomatic finesse and strategic acumen, her sudden arrest has left many in the political sphere stunned and has sparked widespread media coverage across the continent. Authorities have not disclosed specific details regarding the nature of the fraud allegations, but sources indicate that the investigation may involve mismanagement of funds related to EU projects. This has raised concerns about potential misuse of power and resources among EU officials, a topic that has been under scrutiny for some time. The investigation is reportedly being led by a specialized unit within the European Anti-Fraud Office, OLAF, which is tasked with combating fraud and corruption affecting the financial interests of the European Union. OLAF has emphasized the importance of transparency and accountability among EU officials. In this case, could potentially set a precedent for future investigations into misconduct. Mogherini's arrest is particularly significant given her prominent role in international diplomacy, including her efforts to negotiate the Iran nuclear deal and her work on EU relations with Russia and the United States. Her influence in European politics has been profound, and her sudden fall from grace has raised eyebrows among political analysts and commentators. Political reactions to Mogherini's arrest have been swift. Many of her former colleagues have expressed shock and disbelief, while others have called for a thorough investigation to ensure that justice is served. Critics of the EU have seized upon the situation to highlight perceived issues of corruption and mismanagement within the Union, arguing that this incident underscores a broader need for reform. In the wake of her arrest, questions are also being raised about the potential implications for Mogherini's legacy and the future of EU diplomacy. Some analysts suggest that this could lead to a re-evaluation of the EU's approach to governance and oversight, particularly in light of growing public skepticism regarding the effectiveness and accountability of its institutions. As the investigation unfolds, many are watching closely to see how this situation develops. Mogherini has not yet made a public statement regarding the allegations, and it remains to be seen how her legal team will respond to the charges. The political ramifications could be significant, not only for Mogherini but for the EU as a whole. In the meantime, the European Union continues to grapple with various challenges, from economic recovery post-pandemic to geopolitical tensions in Eastern Europe. The arrest of a high-profile figure like Mogherini adds another layer of complexity to an already tumultuous political landscape. As more information becomes available, it is clear that this story will be a focal point in discussions about governance, accountability, and the future of the European Union. The coming days and weeks will likely see increased scrutiny of EU officials and their conduct, as well as calls for greater transparency in the Union's operations. In conclusion, Federica Mogherini's arrest marks a pivotal moment in European politics, one that may have lasting implications for the EU's reputation and its approach to governance. As the investigation progresses, the eyes of Europe, and indeed the world, will be watching closely to see how this situation unfolds and what it means for the future of the European Union. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.